It's pretty amazing what one can do with a little bit of extra fabric, especially drop cloth. Drop cloth is such an affordable fabric. You can get a ton of it for a discounted price, and it has tons of uses. Here we're going to make a little heart. We're going to stuff it. I want you to look at this project as inspiration of all of the different sizes and shapes and pillows, gifts, all of the things that could be done with this style of a craft. Now, that pen mark, you're like, oh my gosh, she's writing on her fabric. That's not good. Those are friction pens. They are so cool. I will link them in the description. They're like less than $7. You get red, blue, black, and white. And any type of heat will get rid of the ink itself. They're so cool. It works on paper, wood, fabric, all kinds of stuff. So if you have like an iron or a heat tool, it will instantly disappear. It's literally like magic. So I like to fray my ends. If you don't like that fray type of look, then use some pinking shears. And or if you don't have pinking shears, you could just run some type of trim around it, some type of lace, and anything like that to hide the frillies. But I like that. So I work hard on picking those apart and pulling that off, and it's very satisfying. So the glue that I'm using, I swear by this, Surebonder fabric glue. Y'all, this stuff is amazing. And what I love about it is, if you see there, I'm flattening it out. So it's kind of like has a plasticky substance kind of. And so when it's hot and you put the fabric on top, you can literally flatten it out. You can also take an iron to it afterwards. If you end up with a lump somewhere or somewhere it just doesn't look right, take your iron to it and mash it right down. So I decided to glue this one together first and then do all the furlies. I love doing this stuff. And all furlies aren't equal. Some areas don't like to come apart. And if you get that, you can just take a little sandpaper to one of the sides just so it looks all uniform in a sense. The fabric glue is also washable, believe it or not. I've used it for years and I swear by it. It's good stuff. So this is the Apothecary stamp set. It's 4. These are so awesome. I'm an IOD stockist, so I'll list all this stuff in the description for your viewing pleasure, or if it's something you want to purchase. I love that they're tinted blue. I love that they come in their own individual envelopes. And look at this. This is the first time I was using this emblem-like thing. I was able to put the words right inside, so I could do this whole stamp in one swoop. So that was great. So that's a thin mount or acetate. It's nice to have a few extra pieces if you do use these type of stamps. It makes your whole stamping application so much easier, and you're able to glide your fingers across it to get good contact on your surface. I'm just using the color black in the IOD ink. And I think this project is so cute. There's so many ways you could do this. And you could use any type of cutout. If you have a stencil, like if you're not good at making shapes, like I am not, I have to trace something. Use a wood cutout, use a stencil, use a stamp, whatever you have, and make that shape. Make it stuffy, don't make it stuffy. Add several layers. You could just, I could leave the back one flat and just stuff the front 2 hearts. You could shape a bird. I mean, it's just endless. It's a very inexpensive project. You don't have to do the stamp either. You could grunge this up. You could, whatever. When you're out at the thrift stores and yard sales, look for textiles. Look for sheets. Look for bedding, curtains, lace, all that stuff. You can usually get it really cheap. Even dish towels. There's some really beautiful dish towels. So just be on the lookout for that kind of stuff, and keep it in a bin. And, you never know. One day you might want to, you get wild and you want to make one of these or do something. I wanted my green heart to be down a little farther, but the glue had already stuck, so that's where it sits. So we're going to stuff this with fiber fill. I've learned, somebody told me, I can't remember who it was years ago, Dollar General pillows. I don't know if it's anymore, but they're like 2 for $5. They use those for the stuffing because sometimes the filler's not cheap. So that's a good alternative if you have a Dollar General. Check out their pillows and see if they're worth pulling the stuffing out of. The lady swears by them. Definitely a good option if you're on a budget. So that little tool comes with a big bag of fiber. So it's just helping me stuff it in the areas I need to get it to. I hope this video inspires me. It inspires me. It inspires you. It inspired me. I've been going nuts with textile. But if you like my style, I'd love for you to follow, subscribe, do all the things so you can see more. Y'all, I'm all over the place. I just do what inspires me at the time. Look how stinking cute this is. You can make it big, small. It's just sky's the limit. It's just a base to inspire you. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.